Hi guys, welcome back to another post-processing masterclass. And in today's video, I'm going to do comparison between Capture One and Lightroom by using same image, highlight, shadows, and correcting the white balance. So we're going to demonstrate these three sliders on one same image in two different raw processor, and then let's see how it goes. And I would like to see your feedback in the comment section below at the end of the video. So let's get started. So let's jump into the Capture One first. So here I have series of these photos. It is a dinner table setup, and I have captured in three different exposure: the balance exposure, the bright, the dark, the balance, and the brighter. And same four files I have in Lightroom as well. So let's pick the bright, and let's pick the bright in Capture One as well. So let us first work on highlight slider. So let me take this highlight slider all the way down on the bright, and let's do that same on the brightest. So since this is a bright photo and highlights are little blown up, so we have recovered the highlights by taking the slider all the way down. And let's zoom into this part, the balloon decoration. Let's leave it this here for now. Let's go to Lightroom, take this same image, the bright, and pull the highlight slider all the way down, and again bring this to 100%. Now here, as you see, let's go to Capture One first. So while we have taken highlight slider all the way down, you can see from the dark part of the balloon till this blown out highlight, there is a nice gradation, and still I can see and feel little bit of skin of the balloon. But however, if you see the Lightroom, it has created this patchy halos, and the renderization, it's very unrealistic. Let's zoom out completely to the fit view, and now you can see the comparison side by side. So this is Capture One, this is Lightroom. Let's hide this. So this is Lightroom, this is Capture One. So just pay attention to this part where the highlights are blown out. So while Capture One has done very smooth recovery of highlight, Lightroom has given very patchy and halo recovery. So this is highlight slider. Now let's go to the shadow slider. So for shadow slider, we are going to choose the underexposed image so that we can really see how it does with the shadow recovery. So now let me lift up shadows all the way up in Capture One, and let me do same in Lightroom, lift up the shadows all the way up. Now let's see how Capture One image looks. So as you see here, after we have taken shadows all the way up, the file looks very much realistic. The rendering is much clear, there are no hazy effects, no halos, and all shadows you can see is realistic. But however, if we go to Lightroom, it has decontrasted a lot. You can see image is gone little flat, and particularly this area by the pillar on the both side, it is looking very unrealistic, and you can see there are contrast lost in this area. However, if we see the Capture One, you can still see a nice contrast and the gradation between lights and shadow in this area over here. And let's zoom into this over here. One more thing we can pay attention is, let's zoom out and zoom into this area nearby this flower arrangement and this texture of the table, and let's do same in Lightroom. So now let's compare them both side to side. Let's see the Capture One first. So this is again much more brighter with lot of details in this area, lot of details in the texture of the table and these carvings of the table effect. But however, in Lightroom it is very red color casty, and then this area it's very flat, there is no contrast. Let's see once again. Look at the yellow in Capture One and look at the yellow in Lightroom, and keep in mind this is exactly same image, just processed in two different raw processor, and they are both behaving differently with various sliders. Now let's take the brightest image. Let's go to Lightroom and let's take the brightest image. Now let us work on the white balance. So the way I like to adjust my white balance is I prefer to do it manually by this eyedropper tool, and zoom into the image and try and find the spot which is supposed to be white in real life situation, and then make that as a starting point and then develop upon that if required. So this is a whiteboard. So let's pick some white from here, from this whiteboard. So as you see, before too much of red color cast, and this is after very natural, very neutral. It has removed all the color cast, and blue is looking blue, green is looking green, and this part it is also looking very natural. Now let's go to Lightroom. Now we will pick same method, eyedropper tool, and we will pick white from the same location. So here as you see, Lightroom has also done very nice color renderation. It has removed all the color cast which was caused by this red color LED light, and this area is looking very natural. The blue is looking blue, greens are looking green, and the water also looking nice and blue. If we compare Capture One, so I think in this white balance scenario, Capture One and Lightroom, they have done almost same job. So they both are equally good. But however, when it came to highlights and shadows, Capture One did better job of recovering the highlights and enhancing the shadows. So that's it guys for this video. Do write your feedback in the comment section below. How did you like this video, and what did you feel, and for you which software is better, Capture One or Lightroom? I would like to hear from you. So this is Tulsi signing out. Until we meet again, thank you.